So AI will take healthcare management into a new way where the patient won't go into greater degradation with their chronic illness and it will be better managed.
Welcome to the Answers for Elders radio show.
And welcome back, everyone, to Answers for Elders Radio Network. And I'm very excited about this next segment with Dr. Marc B. Cooper about this amazing technological development that has happened in the world as we know as AI. Tell us a little bit about what your experience is and how it relates to the elder world.
My wife has friends, and their friends have husbands. And
Yes.
This husband happened to be one of the godfathers of AI. And I had him speak at a conference that I was doing when I was in the other world of commercial, and to talk about AI. And I saw and before that, I read his books. I caught up, and I knew it was absolutely clear to me that that would be the future. He knew. He was the guy on the bench that you just absorb all of that you possibly can. And then I began to age, really, that part where you grow up and you really know you're old. You just go, oh, I'm old. And yeah, and I saw what a difference AI. And then I've run into people who are all working on this whole aging and longevity, health plan, health, all of that good stuff. And so and my viewpoint sometimes is helpful in their development. So there are people who are working using AI to mitigate so many of the issues that arise, and some of them you've already mentioned for aging, which is loneliness. Because you have a TV, and if you're plugged into AI and you're in a network and it's all managed in terms of language and time zone and all that, you're related every day, and then you have your breakout or cohort groups. I mean, they'll figure it out. But you will not feel alone because the screen will be your friend as it is now. And then you look at the capacity for AI in terms of diagnostics and its sensitivity to what really occurs in your body, which is only usually viewed by the physician once a year or whenever it's an issue. But now you can have attachments and external gear that tell you everything. Well, where's that everything go? That everything goes into can go. Cleveland Clinic is doing some of this into really good practice management so that they can cut the cost. I mean, it's the most expensive item when you look at healthcare in terms and how poor it actually produces a result, and everybody needs it. So AI will take healthcare management into a new way where the patient won't go into greater degradation with their chronic illness and it will be better managed. So in that regard, how you go to the bathroom, they'll measure, it'll be amazing what occurs, what they can find out. So I think AI is going to be a real benefit because you can't stop people in our culture shunting you, avoiding you, discounting you. That's just the way it is. Okay, well, we don't have to be that way with ourselves. We don't have to buy into that one.
No.
So let's not do that. And I think that really is the opportunity. You talk about choice. Well, choice with responsibility. That would be the difference.
So obviously, it will alter so many ways in which our lifestyle will, be upgraded. And I can see that for sure. I also see, I've seen it happen, with sensors, with fall prevention, things like that. There's amazing things that technology has been able to do to allow seniors to live at home longer, to
Yes,
be able
exactly.
to have that
Precisely.
to have that ability to do. And, one of the things that really, I always have read is we could build senior living communities and open a new community every day for the next 10 years. And we still wouldn't have enough apartments.
And we're not going to do that because it's too expensive. We have to figure out what we've got.
Yeah.
You're right on track.
So what is really exciting about this world is having the ability to, number one, to live longer and with better quality of life. But this loneliness factor to me is phenomenal. In the fact of being able to build connections virtually, through, streaming, through different types of formats, like on Zoom, like we're talking right now, and video and audio, and all the different kinds of ways in which we can come together as a society. So obviously that's going to change dramatically over the next many years.
It's already changing. You don't have to worry about the other thing about this elder state. It's
Yeah.
a state of being. And as a being, an elder, you can see trends much more clearly. You can see outcomes much more tangibly. You can reach further into the past and much more further into the future to see what's really occurring at the moment now. You're less attached to, that's behind you. So elder is the opportunity to leave yourself behind. It's like, okay.
That's a powerful statement. That is, that's legacy.
I don't know about that. I mean, 2 generations maybe, unless you're an Abraham Lincoln. Make the difference while you're here.
Yeah.
No, legacy will happen because it lives in other people's speaking.
Yeah.
So, but you have a job to do. That's
Yes.
what you do, Suzanne. Get your job done.
Well, and it's also, I go back to my years with Tony Robbins when I worked for Tony, and everybody in life turns out to be an example or a warning. He would say that.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
And, that would resonate with me a lot, when I was working back with him. This was in my 30s, right? So, but it really, it catapulted me to let go of a lot of the limiting ideas that I had about, I can't do this and I can't do that, because I proved myself every day that I was capable of so much more in the world. And that was important.
Perfect. So there's a particular lineage that you've carried, 30s. This is the transformational, stage. So rich and beautiful. And then you went on to, I got to make a living. And then you went, that doesn't work. That's not who I am.
Yeah.
And then you went on to, but I don't have the courage. And then you had the courage, and because they pulled the rug out from under you.
There you go.
Your perfect life. It's great.
I am blessed. And I am blessed that you joined us this hour for the show. And I hope you'll come back again and be with us another time as well, Dr.
I would love that. I would love that. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you. And for those of you, again, you can reach Dr. Marc B. Cooper through requestingwisdom.com. Did you know that you can discover hundreds of podcasts in our library on senior care? So visit our website and discover our decision guides that will help you also navigate decision making. Find us at answersforelders.com.